You same thing from that last video I was showing you. It's the 15 minute. As you can see, the 15 minute also did the exact same thing. If you would just waited engulf, we came down, retested that same spot, didn't go any below. I called it and went up. For those that are watching these videos, these not just like made up like longs or short positions I'm taking. I post like every single day win or loss on my story. Every single day. I damn near post a trade that's literally still in the works. Probably people not even seeing it or thinking it. And then post after it play out. Like I'm one of them. I would dead ass post a trade while it's playing out. Shit, don't even know if it's really finna play out. Just having high conviction because I'm confident in shit and will post it, win or loss, and show my result after the trade. It just so happenly shit. It's just consistent. But let's move on to what I was talking about Thursday. Thursday. Alright. So Thursday was a little tricky. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't use the 30-minute time frame. Thursday was a little tricky. Alright. Coming into Thursday, we had a gap to fill. If you zoom in all the way on the 1 minute time frame, there's a gap. There's a gap like right here. Price came in to fill that. Same thing I said in the last video as well. You see this base right here? You see no wicks came back down for like the fill in. You see how the bank, my bad, I gotta start talking proper. You see how the banks never sent price back down after making this base to fill in more orders to send price up. It just boom, boom, and then kept going. Yeah, buddy, that's manipulation every time. If you go back year to date from 2026, because 2026 price action different from 2025 price action, bro. Everybody's getting killed, right? I'm trying to help you stop getting killed. You feel me? This base is this base is weak, bro. I haven't too much come into a specific definition as to why, but just trust me when I say you probably see an acid example just like this. Bases like this, bro, that we never came back down to test none within the manipulation candle before price sent up. 9 times out of 10, bro, price will return back to that same spot. Anyways, coming into Thursday, I would actually, matter of fact, for the sake of the video, bro, I'm going down to the 1 minute just to show y'all that I'm not bullshitting, bro. All right, 1 minute right here. So this is the gap I was talking about right here, right? Even if you wanted to do even if you wanted to do OT, right? From the start to the stop, 50%, bro, it did as this gap right here at 177. But even then, I still was off 6 points off. So I missed that entry. I still could have took it, but the way I trade and the way I push out to automize to everybody, trade with the same risk. Every trade, nothing should be different. You risk if you make 1,000, it should not take you 2 to 3 trades to be back negative or break even 1,000. If you up 1,000, if you up 500, I'm gonna use 1,000. If you up 1,000, bro, it should take you, give or take, if you really skilled, 10 trades, risking 5 points, $100, right? But if you're one of those guys that want to use 15 points as a stop, $300, okay, it still would take you a total of 3 trades just to break even. And then that's not even break even because you still up a whole nother $100. Don't try to, and the same thing really when you lose as well. Don't put up less risk because your last trade had lost, and then that's the trade that really banged on some shit, and now you could have been up way more on some shit, but you didn't have that high conviction to be like, okay, boom. Like the way you think of the market has to be different. You can't just come into the game just saying, oh snap, this trade didn't hit, that trade didn't hit, I'm an ass trader, this and that, nothing's working. No, you can't. You gotta have a biased approach. You know what I mean? Like you can't just, well, you can actually, but it's not, you're not gonna see consistency. You're not gonna see consistency from it. You know what I mean? Like I'll say that for another video. But I just wanna go over Thursday price action right quick, right? 15 minute. Break down some simple ass shit, bro. I'm not trying to confuse nobody, bro. Some simple ass shit. Alright. You see how this base, right? You see how we got this base? Look at this base compared to this base. And the other base that I was just showing you from last Friday as well. You see this base? We came back to it the next day. The base I sold you from last Friday before the leg shot up, it took us a total of 2 days to come back to it. No, I just moved my line. Oh no. Bet. Look at this base. Open. Buyers took profits, closed. Open, manipulate into that same spot. Came up, closed. You see how we tapped back into it. Not just on the manipulation, but on the last bearish opening candle as well. So if I go into the 5, back to the 15, sorry. The engulf started here. I'm trying to change this. There we go. Here, right? So when I saw this, right, coming into same thing, bro. New York session, bro. Nothing's different. I'm a New York session headhunter, bro. That's all it really be. We broke over engulf completely by shit. A whole 100 points. Whole hundo. So me knowing that, and me also knowing that we filled this gap in, and me also knowing that retail is shorting coming into pre-market here. Also adding into their positions here. They also shorten again here once we got under these lows. They shorten again here once we got under these lows as well. And they shorten again here once we got under these lows. They still shorten. Still shorting, bro. They still shorting. So I'm going to drop into the 5. What did I do? I dropped into the 5, bro. Came to the 5-minute time frame. Now remember, guys, this is the same trade that I had pulled off on. And I only had made, I had posted it as well. I only had made, what called 137 points. Even though I could have kept going to another like 50 points or so. But I pulled out at an area where I felt like, hey, price is starting to slow down. You know what I mean? It was around here. I knew we could potentially hold here, but I was like, bro, I'm not about to do all that. Once again, I'll stay fucking entering right at New York session, and these trades be taking fucking forever, bro. 1:30 and 10:50 to 1 p.m. is insane. Right? I'm gonna come to the 1. So if you look at the 1, right? Same thing, bro. Don't overcomplicate this shit. Same fucking thing. I'm just showing you different time frames of how I flip through. Well, they be quicker and whatnot. Different time frames to how I flip through different time frames. But use time as a high, I wouldn't say high conviction, but it's like an add-on, like another attribute. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're on 2K or whatnot, or you would play Call of Duty or whatnot. It's just an attribute to go with already either the price action or what you already, your bias or what you're seeing. You know what I mean? So everything I just showed you showed that on the 15-minute and the 30-minute, even the 1 hour and the 4 hour, this whole leg up on a higher time frame engulfed all these sellers. So basically what that means, people were shorting here, New York session, shorting. I'm waiting. People was buying here too. You could have bought here too. But once I told you that base, price respected the base this time, but also it's another confluence that go with that on the higher time frame. What I um already been showing you guys, and along with we filled a gap in down here as well. While using OTE of that range, we stopped 11 points at 186. We using OTE, we're trying to use OTE of that range, so we missed that the bottom tick entry, which was cool. Who give a fuck? Engulf this whole area, bro. Engulf this whole area. Price didn't have to come back down to here. It did, but it stopped in what, 7 points out. So waited for that. Waited for that here. Price then pushed up. Well, my bad. Open, pushed down, came up, closed. This next candle, I just simply just called it. I didn't think that, not think, but price was literally showing me that, hey, this buying pressure coming in, this selling pressure that was once strong is weak as fuck. We taking them out, Brody. You feel what I'm saying? We came back down to test, Brody. What are you talking about? We came back. We opened. I thought we was gonna drink down. We came back up above this last bullish open. My bad. Sorry. Bullish close. Back above the same bullish close. Called it 10-point stop, $200. Whole complete bias trade was 192 points. So that didn't work. Only caught 137. That's all well. That's all good. But price action is just, that's just how I trade. I just trade off just pure and only price action. I don't really have, like, I don't like all that strategy, this strategy. Like, it's just can't, like, I just trade, bro. I just trade, bro.